eliminating taxes on tips and overtime, a game changer for American workers and the economy. Imagine an America where working harder truly pays off, where employees keep 100% of their tips and overtime earnings instead of handing a portion to the IRS. This policy shift could revolutionize middle-class prosperity, poverty reduction, and economic growth, while promoting a strong work ethic over government dependency. Boosting workers' take-home pay and quality of life. For millions of restaurant staff, hospitality workers, nurses, first responders, and hourly laborers, tips and overtime are not just bonuses, they are essential income sources. Yet, the government taxes them as if they were luxury earnings. Removing these taxes means higher disposable income. Workers keep more of what they earn, leading to improved living standards. Incentive to work harder. More effort equals more financial reward, rather than losing a percentage to taxes. Direct wage growth without employer cuts. Since taxes on tips and overtime wouldn't go to the government, workers immediately benefit without waiting for wage hikes. Example, a restaurant server earning $800 per month in tips currently loses $200 to taxes. A construction worker working 10 hours of overtime weekly, earning an extra $300, sees $75 taken in taxes. Removing these taxes puts an extra $300,000 to $5,000 per year into each worker's pocket without increasing inflation, since no extra money is being printed. Strengthening the middle class and economic growth. The middle class drives the economy, but wage stagnation and rising costs have put pressure on American families. Eliminating taxes on extra earnings provides direct relief by increasing spending power. With more money in their hands, workers spend more on local businesses, homes, education, and investments, stimulating growth. Reducing debt. The average American carries over $7,000 in credit card debt. More take-home pay allows families to pay off debt faster and improve financial security. Closing the wealth gap. While wealthy investors use tax loopholes, hardworking hourly employees get taxed on every extra dollar. Removing these taxes levels the playing field. Impact in numbers. 47 million Americans rely on tips as part of their earnings. Tax-free tips would mean billions reinvested into local economies. 1/3 of U.S. workers work overtime regularly. Keeping 100% of their earnings incentivizes longer hours while benefiting both employees and employers. Pulling people above the poverty line. Poverty in America often isn't due to lack of work, but lack of fair pay after taxes. By ensuring workers keep what they earn, we directly lift millions out of poverty. Extra income without extra taxation makes it easier for families to afford rent, food, and childcare. Reduce reliance on welfare programs. With higher earnings, fewer people need government assistance, reducing taxpayer burdens. Create upward mobility. More savings and investments lead to greater financial independence and business opportunities. Projected impact on poverty. The federal poverty line is $30,000 for a family of 4. Many tipped workers and hourly employees earn just above this line but lose thousands to taxes. Removing taxes on their tips and overtime could instantly move 3 to 5 million people into the middle class. Promoting a work ethic over handouts. One of the biggest flaws in the current system is that it often rewards non-work more than hard work. By removing taxes on overtime and tips, we make work more rewarding than government assistance. More incentive to work extra hours. Workers will choose extra shifts because they actually see the full reward in their paycheck. Encouraging entrepreneurship and self-reliance. With more savings from earnings, workers have the means to start small businesses or pursue higher education. Reduces government dependency. When people earn more, they rely less on food stamps, housing assistance, and Medicaid, reducing national welfare costs. Why this works? Countries with lower tax burdens have stronger work cultures and higher productivity. America thrived under a pro-work, low-tax system for decades. This policy returns to those principles. The macroeconomic benefits, how it helps America. Beyond individual benefits, a tax-free overtime and tips policy would supercharge the economy. by increasing workforce participation. More people would seek work rather than rely on assistance. Raising consumer spending. With more money to spend, local businesses thrive, boosting job creation. Reducing national debt in the long run. While some argue this reduces tax revenue, higher consumer activity and lower welfare costs offset the shortfall. Projected growth impact. Increased spending power would add $100 billion+ annually to the U.S. economy. Higher productivity would boost GDP growth by 0.5%, 1% annually, a massive gain. States that have experimented with lower taxes on labor, like Texas and Florida, have outpaced high-tax states in job creation. The bottom line: more work, more earnings, more prosperity. Eliminating taxes on tips and overtime is a pro-worker, pro-growth, pro-America policy. It directly helps those who work hard, lowers poverty, and creates a culture where effort is rewarded rather than punished. This isn't about taking away, it's about giving people back what they've already earned. What do you think? Should tips and overtime earnings be tax-free? Drop your thoughts below.